Don't fight any enemies you can otherwise avoid, alright?
Makes sense. If we try to take them all on, there'll be no end in sight.
You sure won't hear me complaining.
What a weird stone.
I sense a strange power from it. We should gather as many as we can find.
This is...
Seems you found something good. Supplies like that are valuable. Never overlook them.
Got it. I'll remember...
Let's stop a moment to catch our breath.
But I've barely worked up a sweat.
Speak for yourself. What do you want, a medal? Doesn't look like we're being followed. Fail to grab these rare moments of quiet when you can. You'll end up regretting it later.
You're the boss.
Normally, we should take turns standing guard. But this first time... I'll watch over things, so you two can rest easy.
I've never just sat and watched a fire like this before. It's surprisingly soothing.
Well, aren't you getting comfortable?
A Master Core, huh? Now I see. So that's why Balsef's cronies were so desperate to catch her.
Is that what it's called? The jewel in her chest?
Oh, right. You don't remember a damn thing, do you? Fair enough. Guess it's time to fill you back in. Tell me, you ever wonder why we Dahnans are made to work ourselves to the bone, day in, day out?
Well, when you put it like that, I always just assumed we were mining resources for them.
And don't you think it'd be quicker if they used all that high-powered tech they have? Why go to all the trouble of relying on weak human labor? Listen, what the Renans are really after isn't resources or minerals. It's astral energy. They're harvesting the astral energy that sleeps inside all matter in life forms. And they're doing it the same way they have for the past 300 years, using us Dahnans as mere siphons.
Right. They have machines for minerals, but extracting from Dahnans requires spirit cores. Any astral energy collected passes through a spirit vessel on its way to being stored in a master core.
But why go to the trouble of collecting all this energy in the first place? Do they really need all that juice just to use astral arts?
It determines the Sovereign.
Sovereign? Is that the Renan ruler?
Exactly. 5 lords, each doing whatever it takes to gather as much astral energy as they can and store it in their master cores. Whichever of them manages to accumulate the most power at the end of their contest is crowned the ruler of the Renan motherland. A new crown contest, as they call it, is held every decade or so.
So you see, the Master Cores are the receptacles in which the Lords store their power. And we Dahnans are sacrificed, so the Renans can choose their new ruler.
That's insane! You're telling me that's what our people have been dying for this whole time?
Relax, hero. You're not the only one who's bent out of shape about the whole thing. There are 2 things that I haven't been able to get my head around yet. What business would a Renan have stealing a Master Core? And what's the deal with that blazing sword?
I think the sword is a physical manifestation of the Master Core's astral energy. As for why it took the shape of a sword, well, I don't know any more than you do. Honest.
And that stuff about needing your permission to use it? What was that about?
I'm the only one of us who can control the Master Core to some extent. Without me to adjust the flow of astral energy, the sword can't take a physical form.
What do you want out of this? You may be one of them, but you don't strike me as the ruthless oppressor type.
I'm going to take down all of the lords.
Never thought I'd say this, but I like the cut of your jib, Renan. Very well. As far as we're concerned, the struggle continues either way. And with that sword on our side, our chances of victory just increased. That is, of course, assuming we can count the 2 of you in.
Fine by me. After all, it sounds like we're after the same thing anyway.
Honestly, I'm still a little confused by all this. But if it's a choice between this or going back to being a slave, then I choose to fight.
Then it's settled. Together we'll overthrow the Renan Lords. And first up on that chopping block is Balsef, the wild beast. Sound good?
I've gotta hurry.
We have another secret hideout in Ulzebek, not far from here. We should be able to meet up with our comrades there.
I hate camping out.
We should be able to eat this. Whenever you find some, make sure to grab it.
It's edible, huh? Good to know.
Definitely.
What's this thing?
We've almost made it to Ulzebek.
That's not your run-of-the-mill.
We don't have much choice.
Mega Ray!
Take that!
Can't move!
This, fall back!
I'll bring you
Dig
back
deep,
from the
brothers!
abyss.
Touch cannon!
Resuscitation! There!
I owe you.
One more! Mega Ray!
I'm not done!
Pathetic!
You'll pay for that! You're mine! Huh? I'm not done!
Is this it? I can't...
I want to be...
Didn't anyone ever tell you it's rude to stare?
I know I already asked you this, but are you sure we haven't met somewhere before?
What's so hard to understand? I'm Renan, you're Danon. There's no way. Besides, I'm from Lenegis. Trust me, wherever you were before you lost your memory, we've never crossed paths.
Lenegis? You mean the same Lenegis that's up in the sky? I've heard it called the Renan's Castle, but I never imagined people actually lived up there.
Well then, where did you think we all lived? Didn't you see the Renan Lords descend for the crown contest?
And how long ago was that?
Well, the current contest started 7 years ago, so...
Then I wouldn't remember.
Just how far back do you remember?
About a year, give or take. That's how long ago Doc found me.
1 year.
Guess not.
Normally I don't pick on the weak.
You're mine! Try harder! Here I come! Swallow blade!
Got you! I'm only getting started!
Try harder!
Guess we gotta roll with it.
It's over!
Don't go charging off like that.
Here I
Catch
come!
you right up.
You're finished! Try harder! Here I come! It's over!
I'll run you through.
Here I come!
See ya.
Swallow blade! Take this! I'm not cannon!
This is it. Dig deep.
Easier said than done.
No excuses. This is up to
Swallow
us.
blade!
You're quite the gunslinger.
I have to be, in this world.
Don't worry, I've got your back. What's this thing?
You all off.
Take this!
Here I go!
It's over!
You're mine!
Rising Wyvern! Strike! Mirage!
How's this? not going to plan.
Here I come!
Here's the
Cannon! Now I can let loose.
It's over.
What you
Go finish!
See ya! Everything's coming up, Zephyr. Okay, people, this is it. Ulzebek.
No sign of any Renan guardsmen.
The Renans aren't as populous as the Danans. Probably figure stationing guards in a place like this would be a waste of precious manpower.
So this is where the next safe house is?
Yes. The last place they'd think to look for enemies is on their own doorstep.
That is, assuming anyone actually made it here before us.
Zephyr!
Looks like we needn't have worried. Come on.
Should this really be here?
Zephyr, you made it! See? I told you there's no way Zephyr would have kicked the bucket.
Fine, you were right. So, what's the plan?
Well, we've got an ace up our sleeve and the enemy's in disarray. I say we strike while the iron's hot.
So we're finally going head-to-head with Balseph.
That's right. We can't afford to mess this up. It's now or never.
Then now it is! We've all been waiting for this day for far too long!
Leave the plan to me. In the meantime... yeah, you two need to do something about your outfits.
have just the thing for your size. Stay right there, okay? Ta-da! I told you, it fits like a dream. I'm afraid we don't have any Renan clothing. I could find you some Danon outfits. But something tells me you'd rather pass.
Is this really that important?
In case you need reminding, I'm here because our interests overlapped. Nothing more. At no point did I say I've given up being a Renan. Now, let's play nice. How about you ask Nath and see what he says? He's our one-stop shop for info around here. With any luck, he might just know something.
Nath, we need your help.
Ah, damn. Never the manpower when you... Huh? Help, huh? What kind? Is it urgent?
Well, no, not exactly.
Well, in that case, would you mind helping me out with something first? The work's really piled up around here.
What is it you'd like us to do?
Anything you can manage. No one cares about us slaves. That's why it's all the more important that we stick together and take care of each other. Check in with that guy over there for details on what needs doing. And thanks in advance.
You see anybody around here who could use our help?
We can't chase after
Try to be careful not to...
I know. I was just thinking about how communal it feels here.
Huh? Oh, yeah. When you put it like that, I guess it is different from heavily patrolled Mosgul. Were you expecting something more depressing?
It's likely a sign that Balseph doesn't think you guys can do anything to him.
What?
I mean, if Balseph thought the Crimson Crows actually posed a threat to him, you'd figure he'd be trying harder to suppress them.
You... No. You're probably right about that. All of the other Danons that aren't with the Crimson Crows accept the Renan's rule as simply a fact of life. From the day we're born, no, probably even before that, it's been drilled into us that the only purpose our lives have is to help select the next sovereign.
If they don't like the status quo, then they should fight it. Otherwise, they're endorsing it either way.
I see it differently, but that's just me. Speaking of Renans, do all of them think about things the way you do?
I won't deny that among my fellow Renans, power and status are everything. However, that isn't what this is about for me. I have something I need to do. And I'll do whatever it takes, and use whoever and whatever I need in order to get the job done. To hell with power.
Hey.
Yes!
I guess. Got it. I had no idea the Crimson Crows were so active.
You sound pretty thrilled by that.
Thrilled? Maybe. But I'll settle for hopeful. We know now.
What? They're all dead? How did this happen?
Soldiers, that's how.
Are you Iron Mask?
Yeah, I am.
I'm so glad you made it. In the bushes over there. You'll...
Hang on. Xion, do something!
It's no use. He's already dead.
Damn them! They've killed so many of us, and it's still not enough! They won't be satisfied until they've wiped us all out like pests!
He mentioned something about those bushes. We should check them.
Is this a cooking pot? But what is it doing here?
If I had to guess, he put it there to make sure a Renan wouldn't steal it.
So even though he knew he was dying, he chose to use the last of his strength to hide it, believing somebody would come for it. I guess you think it's stupid getting killed over a silly trinket, huh?
No. Clearly he risked his life for something he believed in. I would never mock someone for that. However, it will be up to us to figure out the purpose behind his dying act.
We'll make sure it wasn't in vain. If nothing else, this proves that the Renans can be outsmarted. We'll carry out your will, and see it through to the end.
Then we'd better get going. We don't know when those soldiers might be back to make another sweep of the area.
So this is what it means to fight the Renans.
Sounds like you're kind of scared to me.
Of course I am. But if I'm gonna die one way or another, I'd rather go down fighting.
Way!
Take this! Take this! You're finished!
Here I go.
Take this!
Mega Ray.
You're finished!
Here's a healing.
Here I come! Strike! Okay, here I go! You're finished!
There, go. I'm only getting started.
Here I come! You're finished!
There,
Nicely done. Looks like we get to sleep with a roof over our heads.
You're back, huh? Sounds like it was a real ordeal out there. Much as I hate to admit it, there aren't many of us who can take on those Renan armored soldiers. All we can do is make sure we remember those who sacrificed their lives for the cause.
Yeah, they won't be forgotten.
Glad to hear it. Now, what was that favor you wanted to ask me?
Oh, right. Well, you see...
So then, you're wondering if I know of any places where you can find Renan equipment, huh? Anywhere with those damn bright eyes is gonna have tight security, of course. You can't just go carelessly poking around. Unless... Across the wilderness outside Ulzebek, you'll find the Fagin ruins. There's some kind of old Renan castle out there. What with it being impenetrable, I forgot. But with a Renan tagging along, who knows? Maybe you can find some way in. You ask me, though, it's a lot of trouble for some Renan rags. If I were you, I'd get comfortable with Danan garbs.
Those look like the ruins. Let's move.
Are we really going in there?
Yes. Now let's move.
I'm skeptical.
Right. Sorry.
sometimes...
Right. All right. Got it. Am I really doing this for some lousy cloak? There's Zugals here, too?
Hey!
Right.
Just a minute. With that blade and your strength, the average Zugal shouldn't be a problem, right?
I'll give it a shot. I'm not done! Swallow blade!
Mega Ray!
It's on!
Gemini!
Eat dirt!
Mega Ray!
You're mine! Swallow blade!
They've got me surrounded.
You're mine!
Flyers!
This one's mine. I'll shoot them down.
Let the marksman
Here I
handle
come.
this. Where are you going?
It's over! Take this!
By
You're
the power
finished.
of water! This
Slap.
one's mine! Where are you going? Take it!
No
Mine.
escape!
Grind and rend! There! Got it! If it's in the sky, it's mine!
You're
Gemini
mine!
Alpha!
You're finished!
This one's mine!
You're mine! You're finished!
Mega Ray! Let the marksman handle this!
Take this! It's over!
You're mine!
Here I come!
This one's mine!
You're finished!
This one's mine!
Take this!
Mega Ray!
You're finished!
I never miss!
Swallow blade! You picked the wrong fight! You're mine! It's
Mega
over!
Ray!
Take this!
Right!
Swallow blade! It's on!
Mega Ray!
You're finished! Eat dirt!
Gemini Aqua! This one's mine!
Strike!
Who wants
It's
to
over!
die next?
Here I come!
I'm only getting
Swallow
started!
blade!
That gun of yours is real handy in a pinch.
It takes a
It's
true
on.
marksman to
I'm
use.
not done!
Well, can't think of anyone better than you,
If
Shion.
it's in the sky,
Rising
it's
Wyvern!
mine!
That took more energy than I expected.
Hey, Shion, where does your gun come from?
What do you mean, where does it come from?
When you're fighting, it looks like it just appears out of nowhere.
Oh, that's transferal technology. When I don't need my weapon, I submerge it in empty space. And when I do, I summon it. Make sense?
Not really, but it sounds pretty amazing.
Huh?
Well, that way you don't have to carry around any heavy weapons or worry about enemies trying to steal them, right? It's a pretty cool invention.
You realize you're praising the technology of your enemies, right?
So, technology's technology. It's not good or bad in and of itself.
I guess that's true. Ugh. you can hardly see anything from here.
Why don't we climb up high?
No choice! You're mine!
Hey, help
You're
this!
finished! Come one, come all!
Gemini
Take this!
Aqua!
Slash! Swallow Blade! You're finished! Here I
By
come!
the power of water!
Take this!
Well, we're on the home stretch now.
Don't take your eyes off the prize.
I'm quite aware without you reminding me.
Here I come!
Here's a healing art! First aid!
Take this! You're finished!
Gemini Aqua! By the
Move
power
it!
of
This could be useful. What's this thing? So these are the Fagin ruins? How'd you figure a place like this turns derelict?
Your guess is as good as mine. I didn't even know this place existed until we heard about it. All that matters to me is whether I can find anything to wear in there.
Why does she care so much about her appearance?
Let's dispose of the trash.
Here I come!
again! Mega Ray!
You're mine! You're finished! You're mine! That button is driving me mad! Eat
Someone
dirt!
else to pick on!
We got fire!
I've got this!
Move
Let a
it,
marksman handle it!
All yours!
Here I go! This one's mine!
Strike! Slash!
Gemini Aqua!
Take this!
Where are you going?
Slash!
Gemini Aqua!
I'm not done! Take this!
Mega Ray!
We managed to pull through. An opponent like this should be easy. Strike!
You're mine!
Slash! You're finished! Take this!
Mega Ray!
Damn it!
Insect round.
There!
You're mine!
This!
You're finished! You're mine!
Let me help!
It's over!
First aid!
You're mine!
Well, we're on
You're
the home
finished.
stretch now.
Don't take your eyes off the prize.
I'm quite aware without you reminding me.
Slash! No escape!
Here, let me help!
Rising Wyvern!
First aid!
I owe you one. It's over! You're mine!
Here I go!
You're finished!
I'm only getting started! By the
Here I
power
come!
of water!
Rising Wyvern! Together, that wasn't even a problem. No choice. I'm not done.
They've got me in their sight.
How about this? This one's all mine. You picked the wrong fight. Strike!
This one's mine! I never miss!
Here I come. It's over.
Mega Ray!
Well, we're on the home stretch now.
Don't take your eyes off the prize.
I'm quite aware without you reminding me.
You're mine. It's over!
By the
Here
power
I
of
come!
water!
It's over! Here I come!
There! Got
You're finished!
Magna Ray! By the power of water! Take it!
Take this!
It's over!
Swallow
Magna
blade!
Ray! This one's mine!
Here I come!
I never miss!
I still got a ways to go! Phew! What a rush!
Forgive you!
Take this!
Go!
You're finished!
I'm only getting started! Here's the healing art!
I'm not done!
First aid!
Now I can let loose! I'm not done!
Here I go! It's over! By the power of water!
Take this!
There! Go! It's over!
It's over!
By the power of water!
We've turned the tables on him.
There are still more left!
Right. No time to hold back.
Sighted! You're mine!
You're mine! Slap! It's over!
By the power of water!
It's over! Here I come! You're finished! I'm not done!
Our work is done here. Let's move.
I'm right behind you, Shion. That's an unusual bird.
It's an owl. They're often used as a symbol to represent ancient Dana.
Guess I misread the landing.
Dispose of the trash.
Strike! Rising Wyvern! You picked the wrong fight!
By the power of water! Where are you going?
No escape! Swallow blade! Come and face me! Take this! You're finished!
Take it!
Here I come!
I'm only getting started!
You're mine!
Gemini Alpha!
Swallow blade! Take this!
Here I go!
Mirage!
It's over! Magna Ray!
Here I come!
By the power
It's over!
Well then, let's keep moving.
What's this thing?
I wonder if those are the Fagin ruins below us. Shouldn't be too much farther now, if that's the...
I guess it's been a while since I had a bite to eat. Don't worry about me. I'm used to working while I'm hungry. It's no big deal.
It is a big deal. You should eat whenever you can. The last thing I need is you keeling over in the middle of a fight just because you didn't eat.
Never thought I'd get lectured on eating by a Renan, of all people.
Yeah, well, some of us Renans know what it's like to go without food, believe it or not.
What do you mean? I thought...
This isn't about me. Now, are you going to eat or not?
I would, if we had anything to eat. But we don't.
Actually, I have a little bit of food on me.
You've been carrying that stuff around this whole time? Not sure it's gonna be enough for the both of us, though.
That's why we're going to cook it instead.
Cook? I've never done anything like that before.
Me neither, to be honest. But we've got to make something out of all this, so might as well try.
What are you staring at me for?
Your clothes are all about function over form. You should think about sprucing them up a little.
Why? What purpose would it serve?
I guess you're right. I just think you'd look good with a little blue thrown in somewhere.
All right, I'll think about it.
This should definitely keep you guys full. You really do eat through that mask of yours, huh? I'm impressed you can manage so well.
Huh? Oh, it's nothing. You get used to it after a while. Still, I'm glad we decided to stop and fill our stomachs. I've got a newfound respect for cooking now. But I guess that's easy when you're used to eating everything raw. It would have been perfect if it had any flavor.
Sorry it didn't live up to your palate.
Oh, no, that wasn't a knock on you. I was just... Sorry. That's not how I should thank you for cooking for me.
You've got me curious now. Is it just pain you can't sense, or are your taste buds shot too?
Oh, sure, my taste buds work fine. Although, apparently what I like tends to be a little out there.
How so? What's so unusual about what you eat?
Well, one time I couldn't get enough of these things I picked off a plant, but everyone else said they were way too spicy. Doc thinks maybe I crave spicy food to compensate for the lack of pain I feel.
Maybe it's best I take charge of the cooking. You know, just to be on the safe side. I can't guarantee it'll be to your tastes, though.
I said I'm sorry. Look, I'll learn to tone down my tastes in the future, so let's just put that slip of the tongue behind us already. I think we've rested long enough. Let's keep moving.
This must be it. Looks pretty ancient, but I recognize Renan architecture when I see it.
It's seen some beatings. If it stayed sealed all this time, it's not because people left it alone.
It's not just their technology. The Renans build their structures out of special materials, too. Strong enough to withstand assaults from Danon tools and weaponry, anyway.
So how the hell are we...
Easy.
I hate that I can see what's on the other...
Looks like this place used to be a supply base of some sort. It probably even dates back to the Great Conquest of 3 centuries ago.
For an abandoned place, it sure is crawling with critters. Kinda makes you wonder how they all got in.
Through cracks in the walls, I guess. Maybe it's a good environment for these species to propagate in. Best not to let your guard down either way.
Agreed. I don't know about you, but I'm not looking to hang around here any longer than necessary. Phew. That may not have been a fancy feast we just had, but I don't remember the last time I felt this full.
Do the Renans often not give you all enough to eat?
It's never enough. The Renans decide exactly how much we'll have and when we'll have it, and that's that. We do our best to get around it. Everyone has to grow their own food and such behind the Renans' backs in order to get by. Thinking about it now, I wonder if they've always kept it meager so we would never have the energy to try to resist what they've done to us.
Yeah. An empty stomach takes its toll on the body and the spirit after a while.
How does a Renan like you know what it's like?
I may be Renan, but they don't like me either. I could be squeaky clean and they still wouldn't give me anything.
Did your stomach just...
I didn't hear anything.
But you just ate. How are you already...
I said I didn't hear anything.
I still have some I haven't eaten yet. Do you want it?
Sure.
Like this should be easy.
Power of water!
Swallow blade! You're finished!
Here I go! It's over!
Take this! It's over!
Mega Ray!
Take this!
Gemini Aqua!
You're finished! Take this!
Mega
Rising
Ray!
Wyvern!
By the power
It's
of
over!
water!
Next!
These little ones are hardly worth our time.
Less talking, more pummeling.
We managed to pull through.
We got flyers!
I've got this! Let a marksman handle it!
All yours!
Water!
Strike!
Who wants to die next?
Here I come! It's over! This could be useful.
Forgive you!
Slash!
Let the marksman handle this!
Slash! Here I come! You're finished! We can't lay a finger on you!
I prefer it that way.
Take this!
What about you?
Just watch and see! Take this!
Our work is done here. Let's move.
I'm right behind you, Shion. There. We've been walking around for a while now. Can we give up already?
What, you're tired?
Tired of something, all right.
I'm not giving up until we search every inch of this place.
She's real.
Right, here goes! Take this! You're mine!
There!
You're finished!
Out this!
Slash! Rising Wyvern! I'm not done!
Water!
Here I come! Take this!
Here I go!
Slash!
I'm only getting started!
Here I come!
Water!
Rising Wyvern! Looks like we won. Gotta break through! Here I come! Slash! Swallow Blade! I'll take you all on! Here I come! Slash! Swallow Blade! It's on! You're mine! You picked the wrong fight!
Marksman handle this! Where are you going?
That gun of yours is real handy in a pinch.
It takes a true marksman to use.
Well, can't think of anyone better than you, Shion.
It's over! Swallow Blade!
Go! It's
Here I come! Rising Wyvern! Strike! Stardust!
One more! The healing art! First aid!
It's over!
Silence!
Any injuries?
Is this Renin technology? I'm amazed you guys can pull something like this off.
For us, sites like this are completely normal.
This must be...
The former owner's old wardrobe, yeah.
I wonder how long they've hung here. They don't look like they've aged a day.
The designs are a little dated, but it'll have to do.
Listen, I get it. You care how you look. But we've got places to...
What is it?
No. Nothing. We've kept Zephyr and the others waiting long enough. We should head back.
Okay, let's head back to Ulzebek.
You're in a good mood. Were you that happy to find a new outfit?
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm the same as ever.
We're so high up.
Gotta break through! Take this! It's over!
Take it!
You're mine!
It's over!
Rising Wyvern!
Gemini Aqua!
Take this! It's over! I'm not done! Take this! It's over!
By the power
Take
of
this!
water!
It's over! You're mine!
There! One more!
You're mine! Rising Wyvern!
Power of water!
Let's keep our eyes on the prize.
You said before that this probably used to be a supply depot, right? But I wonder what it...
Who knows?
Who knows?
What, can't I not know something?
I didn't say...
So it's entirely possible that this place used to be both a supply depot and a Lord's... I couldn't tell you when the Lord's castle moved to... It's not like I mentioned anything...
Is this a chest of some sort?
A Renin kind, yeah. We should definitely hold on to what's inside. I won't forgive you!
Take this! It's over!
Gemini Aqua!
This
Where
one's
are
all
you
mine.
going?
It's over! You're mine!
Mega Ray!
You're finished! Here I come! You're finished!
Here's a healing art! First
I'm
aid!
not done!
Gemini Aqua!
You picked the wrong fight!
By the power of water!
Slash!
There!
managed to pull through.
I won't forgive you!
I'm not good!
Mega Ray!
You're mine! Swallow Blade! It's over! Here I come! Slack!
Mega Ray!
Strike!
Here's a healing arm!
Rising Wyvern!
First aid!
It's over! Mirage!
Think again! Here I go! It's over!
No escape! Swallow Blade!
Power of water!
You're mine!
Gemini
Swallow
Aqua!
Blade! You're finished!
Nicely done.
Want to get back to Ulzebek?
Yeah, we better. We don't have time to waste.
Someone's in a hurry. Always good to be back in familiar territory.